everybody, it's your boy Angelo, aka Jello, aka the Inspiration Hunter. Hey, on today's podcast, the Inspiration Hunter podcast, we're going to be talking about the trait of sincerity. Please feel free to share it with your friends. Go to iTunes, look up the Inspiration Hunter, or you can go to SoundCloud and get on our feed. Once again, this is your boy Jello, aka the Inspiration Hunter, here with the next edition of the Inspiration Hunter podcast. And let's just jump right into it. Why don't we do that? So today we're going to be talking about the trait of sincerity. Now, what do we mean by the trait of sincerity? Well, there's a couple ways that we can look at this, but I'm going to give you the simplest way that I can describe it to you. So the definition of the trait of sincerity is one that is about the quality or state of being sincere, honesty of the mind, and freedom from hypocrisy. So we've all run into this, I'm sure, and what better way to get into a discussion about sincerity than a little bit of a, I won't call it a rant, but a little bit of a discussion and knowledge. Something that I wanted to do a little bit of research on, because not everybody that we run into has this trait of sincerity, and sometimes it's hard for us to look past sometimes when folks are very kind, but they don't follow up on the word. So no matter what you do in life, it is important to be honest, right? As honest as you possibly can when you need to be, right? This is true for both your business dealings and as well as your personal life. So when dealing with your clients or customers, you want to deliver the highest quality of work or products that you're able to. So when you take the time to put in the care and the consideration, the effort into your work, it will automatically show. So you're basically you're being passionate, right? So you're not being a fake. So your customers will appreciate your hard work, and they'll be happy to recommend you, to their friends and other business associates. Years ago, I ran into an instance where, in my training career, where I actually wanted to go out and, start my own thing and have my own clients and be independent and not depend on going into a job, and having to work 40, 60, 70 hours a week. And when I made this move, someone that I thought was a colleague or counterpart, let's just say thought was a friend, this person went out of his way to make it a point to tell past clients things that were untrue, all right? And I have no ill feelings towards this person. I just wish that this person would have taken a look at what he was doing and understood that because of my sincerity towards my clients, they understood that this was not truth, was not fact, the things that they were being told. So I've had an instance where sincerity was lacking, not on my end, but on the person who I thought was a professional and someone that I trusted. So, also being honest to yourself is extremely important. You have your own set of values and beliefs, and you should never undermine these. This is especially true when it comes to any type of business dealings, right? So when you stay sincere, you will earn the respect and loyalty of your clients, customers, and of course the business people that you run into. To become a champion, right? So we're always, these recordings and this podcast is about, the ongoing battle that we have of trying to be successful, right? In whatever it is we're trying to do, whether it's weight loss, business, relationships. I've always loved the fact that when things got tough, I could turn and open up that champion mindset. So this is also part of that champion mindset. It's one of those qualities, right? So to become a champion, you use the sincerity to help you create awesome relationships, right? So when you take the time to understand their wants, their needs, and desires, you respond accordingly. So by showing that, you're actually showing you care, and you'll win more solid business contacts, solid, if you're a speaker or what have you, you'll be more than likely to actually have a strong foundation for yourself so that when you do go talk and be with these folks and try to have these business dealings with these folks, that you'll come across as being a very sincere, honest person. And that's what you want. That's what you want to be. You want to be who you are and not somebody else's perception of what they thought you were, okay? That's always, you want to be, the biggest part is to be as authentic as you can and true to yourself, right? It is also important to mean what you say. Don't be a yes man. Oh my gosh. I'm sure we've all run into this. The individual that broke my trust was a yes man. And you'll see this all across the board in any industry or any profession that you're in. And as soon as I said that, I'm sure your yes man radar just went off, and I'm sure you know people like this. So don't tell people what they want to hear. You are a champion. Act like one, right? Tell people exactly how you feel. Be straightforward, and you will be able to stand by your word. And that's the important part. Standing by your word and making sure that you're being as honest and unique and authentic as possible. And this is the part where we get into a little bit of a quote, because I love to throw these quotes in here. So today we're going to use Confucius. He puts it this way, right? Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. I think that's pretty awesome. So let's just jump right into an exercise, all right? And then I have something special for you, and it's basically, well, let's just do this and we'll get right into that. So one of the times that sincerity really counts is when you are making an apology. I can't speak for everyone reading or listening, if you have a PDF of this, but I feel it's safe to say that right now a lot of us have someone we could make an apology to. So as humans, we aren't infallible. We make mistakes, and that often leads to a time when we need to apologize, right? You need to take a step back and be honest with yourself. So if you currently have nothing to apologize for, then congrats. You probably will eventually, because we're human. So this following exercise will help you craft a sincere apology if you run into a position or a situation where you're not able to express what you truly feel. And nothing can exasperate a situation like an insincere apology. That just ruins everything, right? So let's just delve right into this. And one of the things you first have to ask yourself is, who did you wrong, right? Who was it? And then you have to evaluate, what did you do that was wrong? The next part is, why were you responsible for that? And then the next part of the exercise is, why won't it happen again? All right, so you have, who did you wrong? What did you do that was wrong? Why were you responsible for whatever it is that you did or said? And why won't it happen again? All right, so these are when you just want to make sure you're careful and thoughtful. So once you've filled out those 4 questions for that exercise, you now have a sincere apology to use, right? And it comes from the heart. It's just that you thought about it, right? Just like the last section was, think before you speak. You thought. You're thinking deep. You know who you need to apologize to, what you did wrong, and why it will never happen again. It's very simple, right? So all that is left to deliver to them before you rush out and do it, is to think about what's possible, right? The worse the transgression, the more important the sincerity. You want to give people some space and time before you do it. And what I found is some people need to be calm and get control of their emotions before they will be really receptive with most sincere apologies. Probably, get them in a situation where they're comfortable and you feel comfortable, and it's, maybe you take them for coffee, or, don't text people. Don't text apologies to people. That's ridiculous. Face to face, via video chat, or see them in person. Don't ever do the phone thing. I know we live in a technology-bound world, but let's drop that stuff and let's get personal, right? So don't over-apologize either. I've been on the end of this where I've gone overboard and then you just seem fake. So don't apologize for anything you do. Stick to the topic at hand and mean what you say. That's pretty much it. All right, let me take you into, that was just the end of the trait of sincerity. And then I have something special for you here. So if this is your first time listening to the podcast, I'll give you a little bit of a background real quick. I am a mental skills training coach. I am was announced a 2015 Mindset Performance Institute ambassador in 2015. I'm also a mindset performance specialist and coach. And so one of the things that of my education and teachings is I like to take a holistic approach to a lot of the things that I do, especially over the last 15 years that I've been training. So the first 5 years were just focused on training, and then I started studying the mindset and how it pertains to exercise and fitness and life and all that. So what I want to do today is I'm into the self-hypnosis meditation part of life is needed. Why is it needed? It's needed because we all need to have silence in our life where we can have some seclusion to give ourselves some clarity on things that we want to get in our life. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy this. Here is a great little meditation for you, and I hope you enjoy it.
Get ready to just make yourself comfortable and shut your eyes now. Let your hands lie loosely in your lap or at your side if that's easier. Just be comfortable and relax your entire body as much as you are able to. Now, I want you to take a deep breath and hold it for a minute before exhaling slowly. Just letting your whole body relax as you do. And I want you to keep your eyes shut now and just keep listening restfully to the sound of my voice. And as you're listening to the sound of my voice, I want you to center for a moment on your breathing. Breathing slowly and steady and evenly. And as you exhale each time, just letting your whole body relax more and more so that you gradually find yourself feeling like your whole body was settling further and further into the chair with each breath you breathe. And just the thought of breathing and unwinding makes you feel as though you're sinking down. 5, sinking deeper. 4, and each breath makes you feel more at ease. 3, and with every breath you feel yourself going deeper and deeper, more relaxed. 2, down once more, breathing softly, releasing, and 1, completely relaxed. Let your subconscious provide you now with a memory of a time when you felt truly good about yourself. Maybe you had achieved something you were proud of, or perhaps you were being congratulated for your effort. The content of the memory isn't crucial. What is crucial now is the feeling that this memory brings forth within you. And when you have that memory, I wish you to expand upon it. Visualize the situation that you are in. Who's with you? What are you doing? And where are you? Then fill in all the rest of the details. The season, spring, summer, autumn, or winter. The time of day. Was it break of day, afternoon, or nighttime? What you're wearing and feeling and seeing and touching, if anything. Listen to what is being said. If anything is said, or any other sounds or aromas. And now center on the feelings. And I want you to truly recall how it felt deep down. Those great positive feelings, strong feelings, confident and self-assured feelings. And you are able to allow those great feelings to get stronger and more positive while you take in a really long, deep breath in through your nose, and at the same time press together the thumb and the middle finger of your right hand. As in the future, whenever you take in a really long, deep breath through your nose and press together the thumb and middle finger of the right hand, you're going to feel those great, strong, confident feelings. And you will be able to feel these great feelings anytime you want, any place, in any situation, as these great, strong, confident feelings are getting to be more and more a part of you, and you're becoming that stronger, more confident individual. And remember, anytime you wish to feel even more confident, all you have to do is to breathe in that really long, deep breath through your nose and press together the thumb and middle finger of the right hand. And you'll feel those great, strong, confident feelings filling your body and mind. You are able to feel fantastic, calmer, more at ease, and more confident than ever before. You know what it's like to feel those great, strong, confident feelings, and you are able to really enjoy remembering and re-experiencing those feelings, which are becoming more and more a lasting part of you. As you ready yourself to come back to your conscious, aware state, remember to bring back a reminder, something to bring you back to the place where you can gather the strength that is greater than any of your fears. And now return to your conscious self within your special place and be grateful for and completely aware of your deep-rooted sense of strength and confidence. As you breathe deeply, it's time to return as we go from 1 to 5. Number 1, you're slowly coming back to your awareness. 2, feeling alive and rested and deeply strong. 3, returning with amplified self-assurance and ability to follow through. 4, feeling the essence of being in your body that is empowered and dedicated, as well as self-approving, paying attention to the sounds and the light in the room. And 5, when you are completely ready, open your eyes and return to the room, knowing all the while that life is to be savored and lived. You have just taken steps to bring your own success, to boost your confidence and achieve inner strength, to do what is necessary to be strong and confident. Listen to this series often to tap into your newfound strength and confidence.
And remember that you can follow the Inspiration Hunter podcast. Go to iTunes and search for the Inspiration Hunter, or feel free to go to SoundCloud and look up the Inspiration Hunter, and feel free to follow our feed.